Yo, Carol, Spilo. Great to see you both. I hope you're well today. We're gonna be trying something weird today. Maybe not weird, but all is well, Carol. Thank you. I hope all is well with you, as always. I appreciate your enthusiasm for the stream, as always. I'm sure Gamedle's fine. Philo. I mean, it mostly has its shit together. So, like obviously sometimes the clues are a little bit weird, but I don't know. It's not awful for the most part. In fact, I would say it's good. I like Gamedle. Gamedle's a lot of fun. But yeah, how are you today? How's your Saturday? Thong, bikini, G-string. Wait. I took me a moment to register you were talking about the puzzle, Carol. I was gonna be like, what are you talking about? Are you suggesting new streams? Because we haven't even done a Speedo stream yet. We had G-string, X-ray, Q-tip. That's also another one. T-bone. This feels, I mean, it feels a little too obvious, right? Bikini, G-string. Thong. And what, though? Hanger? No, I don't think I don't think hanger would be it. T-bone. Is a T-bone a type of like uh tiny underwear? Oh, there's also T-bone fillet. Wait. T-bone fillet, skirt steak. These are different kinds of steak. Um, is there another one? Maybe not. Maybe this is also a red herring? Yeah, it feels like those could be red herrings, and it's just X-ray, Q-tip. Although, wait, what else can Q-tip go with potentially? Drill, things that I don't know. I was gonna say go in your ear, in your face holes. Sink, toothbrush, Q-tip, chapstick. Ooh, I like that. Things in the bathroom. Yo, Jaco, enjoy that three. Hope you're well today. There's also jacuzzi, but I don't think that would be in a bathroom, right? Two are fast? What do you mean? This is tough. There feels like there's a lot of red herrings. Oh, Xerox is like a copy, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I was a little bit hesitant, Spilo, is because chapstick isn't necessarily a bathroom thing. It is something you might store in the bathroom, though. Oh, Spilo and Carol, yeah. I really appreciate you hitting the notification as well. It does a lot for my personal morale when people show up to stream early. So I appreciate you. Hit that bell. Do we just want to try this then? I mean, they're all. This is like super. Yeah. Okay. That was a red herring. I kind of thought so. It's just too obvious, right? But at least we know now. Yeah, Q-tip, toothbrush, chapstick. There could also be something else, like just like different hygiene items. Like what's another hygiene item here? I mean, maybe sink. Drill, potentially. I don't think people use a drill for hygiene, I guess. But also I feel like T-bone, fillet, skirt, this has to be steaks. But like what other, like there's gotta be another, maybe a hanger is a steak. Some people do countdown before they start actually streaming. That might help your morale even more. I mean, yeah, I could set up like a countdown. I do generally like one thing that I have to do at the beginning of a stream is like I'll have to hit live and then kind of like kind of do something else for a moment. Just cuz like I kind of have to psych myself up to go live because, you know, introvert with anxiety and all that. A hanger steak is a thing. Okay. But yeah. So if I can just like hit the button and then just like not think about it for like a minute and then kind of settle into it, that helps. I think that I mean I don't know if that's why people, that's probably not why people do countdowns. It's probably mostly just to have people file in. But also like I don't know, I would have to set up a countdown. I don't even know what that would look like. But that's maybe something I could do in the future. Just to up the production value a little bit, you know? Instead of just having this text on screen that says starting soon. Has a bunch of skateboard words, but you don't know skateboard words. Yeah? Which skateboard words would you say are here? But yeah, the steak cuts was right. So the hanger steak, appreciate that confirmation. Bikini. I mean, I want to say like Q-tip could almost be there, but it's probably not. There's probably one of these in every category. Like G-string, X-ray, Q-tip. These probably all have one in each, right? Chapstick is a brand. Chapstick, Q-tip as a brand. Drill. Is Drill a brand? Xerox is also a brand. Or Jacuzzi. I guess chapstick isn't really a brand, right? Xerox, Drill, not Drill. Sorry, what was the initial one? Maybe brand names that are associated with the things they do. Oh, okay, sorry. Xerox is photocopy, right? Maybe chapstick. Sorry, I did miss that first message. But yeah, so like yeah, Xerox obviously is something that is now associated with the thing that it does. Like like for copies, you call them Xeroxes. And then chapstick, jacuzzi, and then what, Q-tip? Ah, nice. Brands that have become generic terms. That's an excellent pull, Carol. Really well done. You're absolutely bang on there. We do still have bikini thong and G-string in here. Hipster, maybe? Things that hang around your hips? Yeah, honestly, I didn't know chapstick was originally a brand either, which I guess just kind of reinforces it being part of the this category. Okay, toothbrush, drill. These are all things at the dentist, so this makes sense. Toothbrush, drill, X-ray, sink. All things at the dentist. I didn't know a hipster was an underwear. There we go. Very nice. Great job. Yo, Dragon Die! Hope you're well today. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I am good, thank you. Yeah, I've never heard of, yeah, hipster underwear. It's why it's hipster. I guess, yeah, it's underground. You've probably never heard of it. I'm gonna name one of the games that are on the poster here. Let's do FIFA. FIFA 15, 2014, okay. Not nonfiction, not sport, not simulator, not isometric. Top your underwear game. We did nail the year though, so that's something. So it's 2014, but it's not on PC, PS3, Xbox 360, DS, Vita, Xbox One, PS4, or Wii. What the hell? What is this on? Xbox One? Or no. I don't think Xbox One was out in 2014, was it? Oh no, it's not even on Xbox One. What the hell is the platform? Apple? Or maybe mobile? Yo, what's up, Detra? If anyone's not following Detra, please check him out. He's been speedrunning the hell out of 8 doors recently. Has already eclipsed the world record, so that's a second world record, or a third world record really, for him. So please check out his channel. It's very good, and Detra's just a good dude, so support him. Yo, what's up, Elfanator? Appreciate that. Hope you're well. Did that even play? 1 second.
Duke!
There it is.
Huge fan.
I swear I didn't hear it. Okay, so what's a mobile game that's came out in 2014? I want to say like Candy Crush probably came out earlier or something, right? What about like, I guess like Clash Royale or something? That's relatively old, right? Alright, it's not on Android or iOS. Not tactical strategy or board game or RTS. Taking pics of sunsets from all over Germany? Hell yeah, that's awesome. It sounds yeah, that sounds great. I think I might have seen I think I saw you post a picture in Dragon Die's Discord. Looks great. I was just kind of glanced over this morning when I woke up, so I didn't quite register exactly what it was, but yeah. Looks gorgeous. Maybe a PSP game. Maybe. It's not on the Vita. I guess were they making PSP games in 2014? That's what I was thinking. Maybe Mac. What the hell is Mac only though? Marathon? That's not even on the list. Cards Against Humanity? Wait. It's not on the list. Unfortunately. What about Wii U? Maybe it's Wii U? What about like what's a Wii U only game? Wii U and Switch, I guess. Breath of the Wild, I don't think came out until like 2016. Gloomhaven? The Gloomhaven would be a board game for sure. It would be a card and board game. And it would be on PC as well. Beautiful Joe is only Wii U? That's on GameCube. I guess GameCube isn't necessarily on there. Let's try Beautiful Joe. Maybe Beautiful Joe 2. Okay, it's not on PlayStation 2 or GameCube. It is? Okay, it's either platform, fighting, or hack and slash. Not comedy. It is side view though. So it's a side view game. What about, yes? I mean, was Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Brawl was on Wii, right? It wasn't on Wii U, or Smash Bros. For Wii U. I didn't even know that was a thing. Let's go! Nice pull, Spylo. I don't know if that was completely at random or if you just pulled that from the depths of your soul, but that was fantastic. Yeah, it had to be a Wii U game, right? So that was a great pick. And side view made a lot of sense with Smash Bros. But yeah, board game was on there, Detra. It was already eliminated from Clash Royale, apparently. Apparently that's a board game. Alrighty. Didn't even need the hint today. I thought that was gonna get a lot harder. Oh, that's a Street Fighter, but which one? Is this Marvel versus Capcom? Wait, did I just spell Street Fighter wrong? I think I did. This has to be Marvel versus Capcom, right? It is. The last one we pick. Hey, let's go. Oh, this looks really familiar. Is that a baseball bat? Or what? Or no, that's a hammer, right? Oh, what could this be? Fingerless glove holding a hammer. It looks very Nintendo-esque. I want to say like Mystical Ninja. No. Wait, oh, is this oh, this is what do you call it? It says another platform fighter. What's the one with Bugs Bunny? Brawl Stars? No, I don't think so. Nickelodeon. No, it's not Nickelodeon. Is it Brawl Stars? It's not Brawl Stars. Multiverse. Multiverses, that's it. Thank you. Apparently it's platform fighters theme today. Archery, Knights, Stealth, Medieval. I have no idea. I mean, this could be like so many things, right? Stealth has to be the determining factor, right? You think it's Assassin's Creed? You think it's Skyrim? Skyrim makes a lot of sense too. This could be so many things. If you say 100% Jaco, we'll try Assassin's Creed. Is there a medieval one though? Like which Assassin's Creed is medieval? It doesn't really have much archery. That's true. Valhalla is maybe the closest to medieval. Brotherhood? I don't actually, I don't know. I'm not familiar with Brotherhood. First one is during the Crusades, is it? Okay, not an Assassin's Creed. Religion, herbalism, realistic, blacksmith. Realistic. Skyrim. Not Skyrim. Does share a lot of stuff. It's an action RPG, or adventure RPG at least, on PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch. Open world, non-linear, lock-picking, RPG elements. %, off. Zelda? It wouldn't be Zelda. Yeah. because it's on things that aren't Nintendo. Yeah, religion, stealth, open world, realistic. Still sounds like Skyrim. It does. It really does. Hmm. What if it's like? I guess it wouldn't be Oblivion. Otherwise, this would be lit up. For some reason, my brain's saying Pentiment, but that's definitely not it. Thief? Is Thief open world? I'll try Thief. Not Thief. Day-night cycle, realistic armor, real-time combat, sword fighting. I mean, I want to say like For Honor, but like it's definitely not Fallout. Maybe they just want you to put Skyrim in twice, yeah. I feel like, what about like a Kingdom Come? Hey, let's go. I was just trying to think of like other like sort of generic, I guess not really generic, but like other medieval like RPGs like that. But there's actually not a lot that come to mind, but there probably are quite a few out there. This is like another high profile one though. All right, let's try the retro again. We lost last time. All right, that's Halo. Not hacky. Halo Combat Evolved. Wait, did we see this one last time? This looks really familiar. I want to say like Streets of Rage or something. Not Streets of Rage. What the hell is this? It looks very dark. Carmageddon. Really, Carmageddon? Okay. I thought it was a joke. Nice. Okay. Sick. This is not the same as the N64 one. The N64 one looks way different. But yeah. All right. Is this Final Fantasy Tactics? It is indeed. I want to say like Kessen or Dynasty Warriors. It's not Dynasty Warriors. Total War or Age of Empires, maybe? M something. M Earth. Empire Earth. There we go. Easy. All right, something two. I feel like there might be a bit of a delay. Metal Slug. I like Metal Slug too. Seems good. Very nice. That's Mortal Kombat. Maybe 1. Maybe 3. Yo, what's up, Swiftwolf? How's it going today? Ooh, Mortal Kombat 4? It's not 2, right? We've already done 2. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3? I feel like Goro's not on the cover like later, right? Can't see? Wait, what? You can't see? Oh, sorry. If anyone's not following Swiftwolf, please check him out. Plays a bunch of card auto battlers, anyways. Yeah, he's very good at them. So if you want to learn something, please check out his stream. Been a terrible stretch. Oh, I'm sorry, Swift. That's rough. Probably first instance of Goro, right? Isn't that Mortal Kombat 1? But we already did Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 2 is different. Like, I know I've seen the Mortal Kombat 2 box art in this a few times. So was this like 4 maybe then? I'm not going to be streaming for a while at the moment. That's fair. I mean, make sure you take care of yourself first, of course. This might be a loss, but let's go for it. Alright, we got it. I didn't want to use our... Oh, we don't even have the one-time hint, that's right. You only get the one-time hint once ever. This looks like a racing game, right? Which one, though? Need for Speed of some kind? It is a Need for Speed, but which one? I guess we just try 2? Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, we know this one. Oh my god, what is this? We saw this yesterday. Forget what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's got like the symbol that's got the I want to say it's got the wires coming off of it. Is that this one? I don't know. Give me another piece. Yeah, it is. We thought it was like StarCraft or something, but yeah, it's like there's like a skull sort of symbol with like a sort of a tooth at the bottom. Oh my god. Wait, I think it's Gothic. Yes, let's go. I think Helldiver's a little bit too new. Is this like Deponia or something? Looks very point and click. I want to say it's Deponia. But not the first one. It's not. What the hell is this? This should be a dead giveaway, but I have no idea. All right, just throwing out prompts. Gotcha. You know, you never know. They could inspire something. This is like gender bent Beauty and the Beast. Scott Pilgrim. Not Scott Pilgrim. Treasure Island? There's no Treasure Island. Monkey Island. Which, it's not, okay, it wouldn't be LeChuck's Revenge. We saw that one yesterday. Secret? Return to Monkey Island, maybe? Okay, it is a Monkey Island game, but which one? We know it's not two of them. We know it's not LeChuck's Revenge, and it's not Return. Curse, Secret, or Escape? What kind of context clues can we get here? Don't think it's a mainline one. I don't know which ones are mainline. Is Escape from Monkey Island the main one? Yeah, we have one life. We have one guess. Oh, there's a monkey here. I should have seen this this monkey in the background. Curse? Alright. We're going with Curse. Ah, it was Escape. Alright. We try again. We try again tomorrow. Secret is the first, okay. Apparently this came out in 2000. Wild. I mean, it's a long list of retro games. We'll get it eventually. Alright, redactable link is in chat if you would like to redact. I like how we both went for many and most right away. "12 years to blank years. Blank from blank blank from something." So these are like translations, right? Maybe. In more something countries. Probably South America. Export, import, ocean. In more something countries. American, maybe? I don't know. Probably not. Got 5 American. In the blank of the American something. Yo, what's up, IPN? Hope you're well today. How's your Saturday going? So, blank, it is blank used mainly. Mainly used agriculture. No. Europe. Got 10 mentions of Europe, 8 European mentions. Between countries, European countries with something. Blank is the second most something. But 22 produce. Blank produce uses have been used by, so it's like a food, maybe. Low and to the left. Yeah, what's up, IPN? It's good to see ya, as always. Is a blank alkaloid. Wait, I totally missed that it was alkaloid. Blank alkaloid that Acts, maybe? Acts as a something. Acts as a something, something. Catalyst, maybe? Nope. Compound. Mixture. Chemical. Got 3 chemicals. Solution. Oh, stimulant, very nice. They've been fine. Went to the in-laws for dinner. Good eats. Went out and did a little yard work. And right now the girls are putting up Halloween stuff out front. Hell yeah. That sounds like a full day. What kind of dinner did you have? Or just... I was gonna say it's almost Thanksgiving. I was gonna ask if it was an early Thanksgiving dinner, but I forgot. Y'all celebrate Thanksgiving in November, so never mind. We got synthetic solution, something solution within blank solution. Use of synthetic something because of the blank use. I don't know, frequent. Yeah, it's clearly some kind of chemical. Derived. Extract, maybe. As an extract. Stimulant as an extract. It is mainly used medically? I don't know. By medical professionals. Nope. Did I spell professionals wrong? I might have. I don't actually know. It was a Thanksgiving test run? Oh, no. Okay. Maybe. Apparently I was spot on. Turkey stuffing tries out a few new sides, and we got to pick if they make the menu for actual Thanksgiving. Okay, cool. That sounds good. Medicinally in the something. So 18th, 19th, 20th, 20th, 21st. In something 20th century. Late, early, used, oh, narcotic, vanilla. Oh, we got 67 drugs. Manufactured. As a core menu, but every year she makes 1 or 2 new dishes to keep it fresh. Nice. Cocaine. Oh, it's cocaine. All right. Well, anything? What was the? What were the new dishes today? If you don't mind my asking. All right. I guess we can do one random one as well. Although might be tough if it's only me and Spilo again. Although we got cocaine. Oh, this looks like it could be tough. It's a short article with a lot of words, with a lot of letters. Link is in chat though, if you want to redact. Always get turkey, stuffing, potatoes, and the rest is changed up every year. Right. I need to learn how to make a good Thanksgiving dinner. I made, like, last year I made like chicken. I made some, I mean, just like box stuffing and like cranberry sauce. It was pretty good, but it would be nice to learn how to make like an actual Thanksgiving dinner. Although it might be a little bit much for just the girlfriend and I. Oh, it's no need to apologize. Did you peek the PB from yesterday? I didn't see the new one. No, I know you said you had a 4-minute world record yesterday. Did you? I saw you, or I guess, yeah, I was there while you were workshopping your some glitches, and I saw you hit a breakthrough. So I assume you saved a bunch of time. Blank 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 as blank, or the something something is the something of. Let's just use a hint early here. Indo-Chinese language. We got 3 mentions of Indo-Chinese. Shaved off more time. Over 10 minutes faster than the other guy's time? Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. More or less consistent setup for the glitch. Nice, nice. Are you gonna be grinding that some more today? Also known as something or the Indo-Chinese alphabet. Got 2 mentions of history. Over the course of history, they have language, they have something over the course of history, and something a something. Stuffed mushrooms with a creamy sauce? Oh, yes please. That I would be asking for that to be part of the core menu. That sounds incredible. Fried eggplant cutlets, breaded and seasoned, and butternut squash soup. Mm. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I need to learn how to make stuffed mushrooms as well. That sounds incredible. I love mushrooms. I mean, I mostly just cut them up and put them in pasta sauce. But yeah, that sounds fantastic. Okay, so it's a place. It's a peninsula. Indonesia, Taiwan. I have no idea what this could be. Your wife's vegetarian. All sides are usually meat-free. She makes and chops up bacon for a garnish. Nice. I mean, those sound like incredibly good. Like if I had dishes like that, I could easily be a vegetarian. You get a good side of sautéed mushrooms, and you don't need much else. You eat them straight. Yeah, I mean, sautéed mushrooms is great too. Yeah. I mean, usually I'll like I'll make like a gravy or something with like mushrooms. Um, I don't usually just put sautéed mushrooms as a side by themselves, but I definitely could. We got Thailand. So these are all probably all countries, right? That are in this peninsula? Thailand, Vietnam, Korea, Laos. No, it's just another name for the Indochinese Peninsula. It's like an ocean, maybe? Sea? By the blank Indian, I want to say. It is blank by the Indian Ocean. Stuffed mushrooms are pretty easy. You can just cut the stem out, blend the stems with breadcrumbs plus seafood or bacon. Pick a cheese sauce and bake them. I have actually been making cheese sauce lately, and yeah, that sounds like an incredibly good use for it. Although I don't have a blender, so like blending up the stems is a problem for me. Something I maybe need to figure out a way to invest in. Republic. Unfortunately, also known as Indochina. That doesn't help us too much with Indochina. Treaty. Yo, what's up, Robo? Saw you sneak in there, but figured if you didn't want to chat, I didn't want to out you. But great to see you. Please help us. Please save us. I feel like this is one of those things that wait, what if Gulf is in there? No. Oh, Asia's in there. I don't know how we didn't guess Asia. Eastern, Southern, Southeastern, Mainland, something Asia. Also known as Indochina or the Indochinese Peninsula. It is not Banana Republic, no. Southeast. Oh, so close with Southeastern. Thank you, Robo. Great pull there. Great job. That was tough. I mean, this is like a pretty these are words that we probably could have gotten eventually, but it would have taken a bit. Yeah, I mean, it would have to be Southeast, right? All right, let's do a couple crosswords, and then I guess we're gonna try something. We're gonna try and knock out two birds with one stone. We're gonna try streaming and editing at the same time. Hopefully that doesn't ruin the magic of my video, I guess. This is gonna be an editing stream, Detra. That's what we're trying. Like dividing by 0. I mean, we'll see if the universe implodes, I guess. Links in chat if you want a crossword. Garment similar to mantillas. I don't know what a mantilla is. Street in London, home to many medical offices. No idea. Contacts company. Sandals as an example. Shoes, footwear, thongs. Could be thongs. Mass medium. Zounds. Pitcher's aim. Box. Eye. Maybe. Charles known as the angry man of jazz. Cold spells. Cold spells. Blizzards? No. Like most drafts, I mean, this is probably S here. Most drafts. Beer, maybe. You have a good steak topper. Bulb mushrooms, fresh or jar. I didn't know there were jar mushrooms. In a pot on stove. Mix Wait, how do you pronounce that? Is it Worcestershire or Worcestershire? Worcestershire? I think it's Worcestershire. Little hot sauce, garlic, black pepper on medium low for like 15-20 minutes, and use over steak or potatoes. Sounds very good. I use I mean usually I'll just like take like steak or like drippings of something, and then like add like a little bit of like soup stock and like cornstarch, and then like make a gravy out of that, and then just like throw in some sautéed mushrooms and kind of let that cook down all together. That's also very good as a steak or mushroom or as a potato topper as well. That sounds incredibly good as well. You don't have a blender, just mince the mushrooms up really well. Okay, that makes sense. It's where's Chester's Fire? Pose. Pretend. Garments similar, I don't know. Duck. Stoop, maybe? Admit. Own up. I want to say. Dank. Digging. Eerie. I feel like I should know that. Like most drafts. Unsent. Pose. Use beef stock as well for mushroom dishes. Yeah, I could see that. Beef stock. I think the beef stock like sort of more savory flavor than like chicken stock, which has like less flavor. Makes a lot of sense with mushrooms. Digging. Maybe own up's wrong. Get too much sun. Burn. No kidding. Ready. Set, maybe? Digging could be into. Ooh, I like that. That's good. Good pull there. Charles Dingus? Is that a person? Pose. Stance. Eerie. Uncanny. Guinness order. Pint. Makes sense. Songbirds. Swans? Are swans songbirds? One making bank in Paris. Swiss. Bingus? Is that right? Dank, musty makes sense. Ingredient omitted from a recipe, perhaps. Substituted, maybe. Retaliates in a way. Gets back at. No. Do some soul searching. Shoe shopping. Oops. No. Yo, what's up, Kirby? Good to see ya. 2 down is AccuView. Okay. I trust you, and it fits. Thank you. Maybe I think, okay, duck. I think a duck is evade. So resort, I guess, has to be wrong. All right, have a good time free in the wieners. IPN. This is like icy rains or something. Admit. Cop 2. This is cop 2, I think. Ingredient omitted. It's not substituted. Yeah, how's it going, Kirby? How's your weekend going? Mass medium. Maybe, okay, maybe burn is wrong then. Because DN doesn't make sense. But although the U works. Maybe evade is wrong? Just started for you, had to work today. Well, happy Friday anyways. Ice Ages, oh that's good. Sounds, this is just egad, so maybe evade is wrong. Sandals, is that a resort? Is that a kind of resort? Get too much sun. Avoid, there we go. No, just the playlist is looping, so thank you for mentioning that. That's my bad. Didn't notice. Because YouTube playlists are terrible, and they love to just get themselves into loops. Missed the Big 20 NES race today. Looking forward to catching that on a replay. Oh, what's that? That sounds cool. Is that like a speedrun competition or something? Large venue, arena. Serious scratch. Poutine kin. Something fries? Freedom fries, maybe? Unit phase makes sense though. No, it's not freedom fries. Twice a year they choose 20 NES games to speedrun. Pretty Penny? Ooh, Pretty Penny's good, I think. Yeah. Very nice. One making bank in Paris. Don't know. Fried plum, prune. Primarily, where is that? I'd be interested to check that out. Game list about a month ahead of time so people can practice, then everyone races. Yeah, that sounds fun. Honestly, like I kind of wanted to do that a long time ago. Like, I mean, host like I mean, sort of mystery game races like that. Although with less time to prepare. Do people race all 20 games themselves, or is it like you kind of like have one person per game or something? Do some soul searching. Play football. No, football doesn't quite fit. Cheese fries makes sense. Although this is probably play something. No kidding, truly. Secret sauce. Primary RTE. Primary route. Each person does all 20 games. Yo. That sounds sick. Yeah, I want to see that. Play footsie. I like it. I like it. Like some accents. Acute, maybe? Maybe counteract isn't right. Although around comes around, it's gonna be comes around, right? No, never mind. This doesn't seem right. UAON. Ask sincerely. Beg? I don't think it's beg, right? Flood insurance. Chooses. A in kindergarten. Pass. Sound of disapproval. Tisk, probably. Shorts. Lack. Longer games might just have to do a section. I think other games may be hacked. So you start with a certain loadout or a specific part of the game. Cool. 17 down. Retaliates in a way. Counteracts. That could be counter or something, but maybe not acts. Primary root. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a note of that real quick. Best of Ness. And that's just like its own like Twitch thing. There it is. They're live right now. Best of Big 20, number 19. Kid Icarus is one of the 20 games this time around. Saw you spent. Yeah, we did a playthrough of that for the retro review bracket. That'll be cool to see. Detra also played that recently because I forced him to. I guess we think it is Beg. Mount Banks? No idea. John, whose Civil War trilogy was adapted as a miniseries starring Patrick Swayze. No idea. Star Witness. Like an astrologer or something, maybe? Somebody that looks at stars. Adidas rival. Apparently not Nike. What else could it be? I mean, it was intentionally hyperbolic. I redeemed it as a playthrough anyways. International international understanding. Like treaty, maybe? This is probably bikini, right? Midriff bearing suit. Fila. Ah, okay. I dig it. Yeah, that seems makes sense. Father figurer. Comes full circle. Wraps around. Corn cake that may be filled with queso. I don't know what that is, but I want it. Revolutionary activity. Crack. Primary route. US 1 maybe? Is there like a Highway 1 in the US? Is it called US 1? We have Highway 1 in Canada. Corn cake. Second most populous urban area of the Tibetan Plateau. Don't know. A in kindergarten. Don't bother. Star Witness. Moderate. Or moderate. International understanding. Again, I want to say this is like a treaty, but instruments that are difficult to donate, ironically. They're difficult to donate, ironically. Help. Help. What we need with this crossword. Greg recall which being a thing? Oh wait, is this crab cake? No, never mind. Hair of the dog. Whiskey? Whiskeys, maybe? Oh wait. I want to say it's whiskey. I don't know if somebody else put that in and then erased it. It's that time. Whisker? I mean, whisker? You know what? Whisker might be right. Would the help one be assist? Also, what's up, Dunk? Hope you're well today. Would the help one be assist? Which one? Oh, help. Assist. Yes, yes. Great eye there. Good call. Father figurer? It's not an IRA, right? Takes off. Flies? No. Org that publishes Our Children magazine? A in kindergarten? Nice, maybe? Is this John Sykes? No. I don't think so. Frakes? Don't bother. Star Witness. Sidekick. Nice. Mount Banks. Fakes. Takes off. Goes, maybe? I don't know. Instruments that are difficult to donate, ironically. Is that time? Gotta go? No, that would be 2 T's if it was gotta go. Organs. Nice. That's good. That's good. But I think this has to be 2 T's for gotta go, right? They're paid to play. Andes? I don't know. Yo, what's up, Claire? Hope you're well today. If anyone's not following Claire, please check out her stream at devils_valentine. It's a good time over there. You can witness Claire being immortal. You can become immortal by giving her head pats. Also, she's playing one of my favorite games of all time recently or now, in Horizon Zero Dawn. Don't bother. Skip it. Oh, okay. PTA. Brick oven kiln. Antes. Oh, they're paid to play. You have to pay the ante. Right. Oh, this looks right as well. Let's go. I like that. A in kindergarten. There. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you, Claire. Yeah. I hope you're good as well. How's your day going? Revolutionary activity. Is this cracking? Is that a revolutionary activity? It could be like cracking, like it could be like revolutionary as in like spinning. Cranking? Maybe it's cranking? Cracking a whip? But like you crank something and it turns it, maybe? Although A in kindergarten, ein? I don't know about that. Right? This confuses me. This could easily be wrong. It could be A. Is kindergarten a German word? Kindergarten is German. Oh, okay, kindergarten is German. Ein is for one. Okay. All right. Today I learned eins. So I mean, but like phase has to be right, right? So I think it's just ein, I guess. International understanding. Father figurer. Ein also works. Okay. Takes off. Father figurer. Father figurer. What you mean? It's eins, or einer. Okay. Makes sense. Pretty close to just one. But I've heard that German and English is actually pretty similar. Like we share a lot of it's like they're like sister languages or whatever. Takes off. Jets. Okay, Jets makes sense. John Jokes. John Jakes. Fakes. Okay, it's fakes apparently. Mount Banks is fakes. I don't know what that means. I don't understand that clue. But hey, we got there. It took a while, but we did. Alright, let's quickly do one more. Do the USA Today one. And then after that, we'll get into our planned activity today, which is exciting for nobody. Probably. Fast snakes. Gift bearing trio. Like old men or something. Wait. What's wise men? I don't know what that would be. Borders on. Lemon juice or vinegar? Acid? Maybe? It would be acidic, maybe not acid, right? Light bulbs in comics? Cave. They're nuts? Acorns? I don't know about that, but let's try it. Light bulbs, ideas, very nice. Very nice, yeah. Italian bubbly. So you're declining. Is that a no? Navratan South Asian curry dish? No idea. Eat down Simba. Somebody got there pretty quick there. Skedaddle, move, maybe? Fast snakes. Oh, mambas. Gift bearing trio. Maui? No. Molly? Kate. Cost a lot of money. Break the bank. Of a feather. Birds? Akin. Oh, y'all got break the bank as well. Very nice. Borders on. Wait, what? Dive in? Word often said with a sigh, alas. Greek column style. Ionic? Is that a thing? Korma. 3 down, dive in. Ah, okay. I see it. I see it. Borders on. Large coffee dispenser. An urn. A butts. Mad-eye? Cave, give in, not dive in or live in. Magi, magi. Hybrid instruments. So far, yet. Guitars. It's about time. Yeah, that's fair. Name found in White Lie. Eli, probably. It's about time. At last. Starter undergarment. Trainer. Something. What Marcy calls peppermint patty, sir. Okay, maybe it's not train, it's training. Bra. Maryland State Bird. Oriole. Gossipy newspaper. Tabloid. Alanis Morissette's role in Dogma. She was God, as she should be. Because Kevin Smith is a Canadianophile or whatever. Has one in poli-sci, masters, I don't know, PhD maybe? Less cordial, irate. Do you hear what I hear as an example? Party animal. This could be like donkey. I think this is donkey. Less cordial. Chaotic. Like a black tie event. Formal. Like some veils. Chaotic. Choreography with flapping and clapping. Chicken dance. Okay, it's not formal. Pinata. Oh yeah, PhD, that makes sense. Hectic. Like a black tie event. Oh man. Rats. Up-tempo jazz genre. Don't know. Org for lawyers. No, it's not ADA. Blank day, rhyming Hawaiian celebration. Lay day. Abbreviation on a box of kitty litter. Less cordial. Soulful Reading. Otis. Store walkway. Aioli? Wait. I think this is aisle. Abbreviation like box of kitty litter. Less. Limits. Dress up. Dress up. Dressy. Icier. Carom, maybe? Carom? Lacy Veils? Oh, Carol. Ah, Carol. Hey, Carol mentioned. Puffery. Hype. Work for lawyers. Abbreviation on a box of kitty litter. Up-tempo jazz. Is this like Aesop or something? That's definitely not bile. Bebop. There we go. Very nice. That one's a little faster. 6:43. Not bad, not bad. Great job, team. Yo, what's up, Eric? Hope you're well today. If anyone's not following Eric, please check out his stream. Him and Love Is What I Got stream together on that account. They're both lovely people. They play a variety of stuff, including card auto battlers and roguelikes and things of that like. It's a good time over there, a good chill time. So please show them some support. All right. So we're gonna. I don't know what category to be in. Should I change categories? Is there like an editing category? There's a game called The Editor, apparently. Should I just be just chatting then? Maybe? Just editing. There's a couple different games that have to do with editing. There's one called Edit or Die. That's kind of fun. But just chatting should be fine. So yeah, I guess we're gonna see how the sausage is made here. Prepare to be underwhelmed. All right, so yeah, we're working on bracket 5 right now. The bracket 5 recap. This is what I have so far. I don't even know if you can. I did record this while I was slightly sick. Here, I wonder if you can even hear this actually. Makers and crafters. That's maybe better. Yo, what's up, Ninja? Good to see you. Hope you're well today. Welcome in. Again, I think the audio's not being picked up. Maybe I can make an audio source for it. If you want to submit games to our list, you can leave a game in the comments or join the Discord and find the Retro Suggestions channel. Also, if you want to watch the bracket, go and welcome back. I am Duke Silver, and this is going to be the recap of our 5th retro review bracket. Bottom says just chatting, side says Gamedle? Wait, what side? Yeah, sorry, I did finally get to that today, Ninja. I completely forgot. That's my bad. On the last Sunday of each month, we are taking 8 random retro games pulled from a list suggested by the community and pitting them against one another in a single elimination bracket. Each game gets half an hour on stream, then chat votes and decides on which game moves on and which game is sent to the shuffler. If you want to submit games to our list, you can leave a game in the comments or join the Discord and find the Retro Suggestions channel. Also, if you want to watch the bracket go down live, drop a follow over at twitch.tv/Duke_Silver. Our 8 retro games this time are Mutant/Duke_Silver. Our 8 retro games this time are Mutant League Hockey for the Sega Genesis, Monster Rancher 2 for the PlayStation 1, Carmageddon for the Nintendo 64, yeah, I'm glad Road Rash for the Sega Genesis, Doom 64 for the Nintendo 64, Demon Sword for the NES, Duke Nukem 64 also for the N64, and finally Tetris 2 for the SNES. Matchup 1 is Mutant League Hockey versus Monster Rancher 2. Monster Rancher 2 is a monster raising game that came out around the same time as Pokemon or Digimon were taking the world by storm, but never quite reached the same heights as either. Mutant League Hockey is a hyper-violent version of NHL 94. To be honest, this game was super hard, and I did nothing but lose for 30 minutes, but I did have a great time though. As a walking Canadian stereotype, I just love playing hockey. Skeletons and other kinds of creatures populate the ice using weapons or whatever they have on hand to beat their opponents into submission. Again, I had a great time with this game, while I wasn't falling into the chasms on the ice, that is. And chat seemed to enjoy this thoroughly as well, as we start the bracket off with a tie. I decided to start breaking ties a bit differently for this bracket, though. That's where we're at here. I still haven't added after that point. But yeah, that's what we have so far. We've got almost 2 minutes of edited content, and I've already spent a good 8 hours on this. Can probably play music while we do this. But yeah, so it's going to be definitely more of a low-key stream while we I just kind of work on this. I mean, feel free to throw out suggestions, I guess, or tell me if you I guess, I don't know, just think I'm on the right track or something. I do put in the hours on YouTube. That is very true, Claire. These this video is only it's only going to be like 8 minutes long, just like the other ones, but by the end of it it takes like generally like 25-30 hours when things are going smoothly. It's also like, I mean, obviously I have to like make all the edits, I have to like do a lot of cutting and pasting and moving things around. I also have to build all the assets. Like, I mean, we use like there's a fair amount of like screenshots in here, but like I had to make all these sort of bracket images like one by one. Although like it doesn't take super long. I do a lot of cutting and pasting and then just like resaving there. And also just like finding and using different like assets like this waving Canadian flag, which I just basically I just found like a stock footage of that on YouTube and kind of use that. I don't know why this is stopping here. Like why it's grayed out over here. Maybe it doesn't want to make the video that long. I don't know. I do have I think you're coming in like a wrecking ball. I appreciate it. I think that you build your asset. Thanks, Philo. I needed to hear that today. I do have a framework for these. Like I've got the can you stop? I've got like the kind of base image, and then I just kind of have to add things, but it's still a little bit tedious. I'm just saying it's like all these little things like really add up. One thing that I've recently done is start adding like these little titles, which I feel like these are kind of like a big level up for these videos actually. It's like this little OSHA will be hearing about this, so it's almost like I can be responding to myself, or just adding little bits of like little edits throughout the video to kind of keep people engaged. Want to do a DQ run? All right, give me a Blizzard IPN. Do y'all have pumpkin pie? I'll try. Yeah. Please and thank you. I could go for a pumpkin pie blizzard right now. It's been at least a year. They're so good. Okay, so what we're doing here next is we have to bring up the poll here, which was a tie. Wait, where is it? There it is. Mutant League Hockey and Monster Rancher 2. Honestly, it's surprising, like given how Monster Rancher 2 kind of took the rest of the bracket. This first matchup was a tie. It's kind of surprising. Bad news, you're a basic bitch because you loved it. That's okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with liking pumpkin spice. There's a reason it's so popular. I know it's a stereotype, but
and chat seemed to enjoy this.
It's okay to be a stereotype sometimes. I literally said so in this video.
Playing hockey, skeletons, and other kinds.
Hockey game can only tie. I mean, not everyone else is Canadian though, and they're the ones voting.
As well, as we start the bracket off with a tie, I decided to start breaking ties.
So, need to cut this here, move this out, and I've got a lot more footage over here, just in case you were wondering where everything else is. All these are just different collections of. Wait, what the hell is this? This might be the marbles race, actually. No, it's not. Oh, it is. So I need this. These are all just like different sections. Like we've got our Monster Rancher footage here. I've got Carmageddon here, and I think Road Rash underneath it. And then we've got like Doom, Demon Sword, Duke Nukem, Tetris 2, and the rest of it's all here. This is the rest of the stream. I'm not sure if I'll need to use any footage from it, but yeah. So you need to get a ukulele. Is the ukulele part of a stereotype? Is that a Brazilian stereotype? Consider trimming the votes down to just the result without all the extra space and putting it in a corner. Well, I want it to be like nice, like front and center, right?
That's the first level.
But like I said, I am open to suggestions. Like I want it to be very much
and chat seemed to enjoy this thoroughly as well.
Very obvious, I guess. So like you think like maybe just crop out the poll. I don't know. I'm fine with this. I might crop it a little bit just to like clean up the edges, but like just so there's like not this border, but like even then that's not a big deal at all. That's super easy to do. The game in the background looks a bit weird. Weird how.
And chat seemed to enjoy this thoroughly as well as we start the.
I mean, I could blur it out. Where's my blur? There we go. Just so like the background is all right, apparently it's struggling right now.
Off with a tie.
Could even make this smaller. Maybe.
Enjoy this thoroughly as well as we start the bracket off with a tie. I decided to start breaking ties a bit differently. I seem to enjoy this thoroughly.
So it's not just like the edges kind of showing behind.
I seem to enjoy this thoroughly as well as we start the bracket off with a tie. I decided that is, and chat seemed to enjoy this thoroughly. And chat seemed to enjoy this thoroughly as well as we start the bracket off with a tie.
As this.
I decided to start breaking ties a bit differently for this bracket though.
I think I like starting at that frame. You like that better? You like the
yes, that is.
The smaller
enjoy this thoroughly
smaller
as well
pole
as we
with the
start
blur in the background, Carol?
Anyone in chat can join the race, and whoever wins decides on which game moves on. Chat seemed to enjoy this thoroughly as
centered it a little bit better, yeah.
As well as we start the bracket off with.
You like it smaller better, okay. Fair enough. I think it does look a little bit cleaner again with the game kind of blurred out in the background.
I decided to start breaking time.
Like it's changing like focal like a focus point rather than just having something.
And chat seemed to enjoy this thoroughly as well as we start the bracket off with a tie. I decided to start breaking ties a bit differently for this. Ties a bit differently. To start breaking ties a bit differently. Ties a bit differently for this.
Wait, where's the marbles on stream? Title. I swear that was there. Oh, it probably just, I guess it just didn't end up being there? Wait. There it is. I want this. Actually, you know what? I think I just, I'm gonna export this as a screenshot. I need to delete a lot of stuff. I have way too much footage here. Hey, what's Fancy Ninja? Where are we? There we go. Yeah, this needs to
start breaking ties a bit differently for this bracket though.
Here.
Ties a bit differently for this bracket though. Going forward, ties a bit differently. Ties a bit differently for this bracket though.
I don't know if I want that.
Ties a bit differently for this bracket though. Ties a bit differently for a bit differently for this. I need to start breaking ties a bit differently for this bracket though.
Definitely don't want this. Don't need
ties
this
a bit differently for this bracket though. Going forward, all ties are.
Or actually, maybe we wanna extend this out actually, and then
bracket though. Going forward, differently for this bracket though. Bracket though. Going forward, all ties are going to be decided by a marbles race. Decided by a marbles race.
I did a cross dissolve there, but I didn't like it. I think
this bracket though. Going forward, all ties are going to be bracket though. Going forward,
it does. Maybe I should have this fade out actually.
Bracket though. Going forward, all ties.
Maybe this could work with a cross dissolve.
Differently for this bracket though. Going forward, all ties are going to be decided by a marbles race. Bracket though. Going forward, all ties are going to be.
You have a tip for audio visual transition?
Bracket though. Going forward, all ties for this bracket though. Going forward, all ties are going to be decided by a marbles race.
If you're going to jump cut, then match the cut to where your voice starts the statement. That's
differently for this bracket though. Going forward, all ties are going to be decided by a marbles race.
I'm sorry if that's getting a little repetitive for you, Spilo. drilling that in your head. Yeah, I see it.
This bracket though. Going forward, all ties are going to be though. Going forward. Going forward, all ties are going to be though. Going forward, all ties are going to be decided by a marbles race.
Okay. think we want to go right to here and get rid of this. Can remove the fade.
Bracket though. Going forward, all ties are going to be decided by
I guess so. It's kind of the same.
Though. Going forward, all ties are going to be decided by a marbles race. Bracket though. Going forward, all ties are going to be decided by a
It's about the same. Though. I don't know if the cross dissolve is
though. Going forward,
or if it's better than cross dissolve.
Going forward, bracket though. Going forward, all ties are going to be decided by a marbles race.
I don't know why snapping got turned off.
Going forward, differently for this bracket though. Going forward, all ties.
Yeah.
Breaking ties a bit differently for this bracket though. Going forward, all ties are going to be decided by a
There's like a little bit of discrepancy here, I think. There we go.
Going forward, all ties are going to.
I didn't have the snapping on, so it wasn't snapping to the same point.
Going to be decided by a marbles race. Anyone in chat can join the race, and whoever wins decides on which game moves on. Beck wins the marbles race this time and makes the Carmageddon versus Road Rash. Road Rash was originally made for arcades, but then later ported to. I think everyone who played this game had the experience of gathering every CD in the house just to see what came out of each one. This was a franchise, I feel, but one that most people have at least heard of. It was trying to compete with the likes of Pokemon and Digimon, but fell in at a distant third place. The gimmick of this game is you could use any disc you had in the house at the time, well, at the time it came out at least, while the game was still running. Experience of gathering every.
Do you want to get like the very end of the marbles race here or something?
To generate a monster based on the data on the disc. I think everyone who played this game had the experience of gathering every CD in the house just to see what came out of each one. Of gathering every CD in the house. Still running. We looked at a couple different.
So maybe we just don't bother with the end of the race since we didn't catch it. Just do the cut to.
Anyone in chat can join the race, and whoever wins decides on which game moves on. Beck wins the marbles race this time and makes the call that Monster Rancher.
I don't think I didn't get a screenshot of Beck saying Monster Rancher, so I guess they just have to take my word for it, which is fine. Thankfully, with the most recent one, Spilo was cognizant enough to get a screenshot of Blinken saying the winner. So thank you for doing that, Spilo. That helps a lot. I think that that's a nice little thing to add to the video. Just like as like just more information.
Which game moves on? Beck wins the marbles race this time and makes the call that Monster Rancher is the one to move on to the semifinals.
Okay, I don't think we'll need Monster or Mutant League Hockey clips anymore, so I can get rid of this.
Matchup 2. Who is Carmageddon? Matchup 2.
Like, I kind of want to get the title all the way in here, but I guess I can't. Well, I guess I could. Do this.
Matchup 2 is Carmageddon.
I mean, it's not like, I guess nobody's going to see it because it kind of jumps so fast here. I want to get it like I don't want to see too much of the other things around it.
To move on to the semifinals. Matchup 2 is Carmageddon versus Road Rash. On to the semifinals. Matchup 2 is Carmageddon versus.
You can kind of see Monster Rancher in the
matchup 2 is Carmageddon there. Versus Road.
Like, I don't think we need
Matchup 2 is Carmageddon versus Road Rash. Matchup 2 is Carmageddon versus Road Rash.
Quick zoom in, sort of almost transition.
Matchup 2 is Carmageddon versus Road Rash.
Okay. So on Road Rash first because that one gets mentioned first.
You can of course run your regular 3-lap. Racing game, but Road Rash was originally made for arcades, but then later ported to console.
I think we want like the beginning of a race as a sort of establishing bit.
Road Rash was originally made for arcades, but then later ported to console. It looks like a generic motorcycle racing game, but with a few different avenues to victory. You can bring the other race from the bit that we play.
We want to get like a punch in here. That's pretty much it.
You can have a racing game, but with a few different avenues to victory. You can of course run your regular 3-lap race, but alternatively you can spend your time destroying the other racers. And there is a third option which involves running over a certain amount of zombies from the bit that we racers. And there is a but you can in fact punch the other racers. Carmageddon.
Did I misspoke? What misspeak? What's that?
But you can in fact punch the other racers. Carmageddon looks like a generic motorcycle racing game, but you can in fact punch the other racers. But you can in fact punch the But you can in fact punch the other racers.
Was it not? Was it not made for the arcade? I mean, I guess I didn't fact check that, but like I feel like these were in the arcade, or they were. It debuted on Genesis. Oh, well then. I guess I'm just a liar.
Matchup 2 is Carmageddon versus Road Rash was originally made.
What we can do though.
Made for arcades, but then
wrong chat. Okay.
For arcades.
Requesting songs in Prayerless's chat while you watch me. Okay. Got audio from one and video from another.
Was originally made for arcades, but Road Rash was originally made for arcades, but then later ported to console. It later ported to console.
I feel like there should be something else here.
Made for arcades, but then later
maybe
ported
I should
to console.
have a flash moron or something.
Like it's, but then later ported to console. Originally made for arcades, but then later ported to console. It looks like a generic motorcycle racing game, but you can in fact punch the other racers. Road Rash was originally made for arcades, but then later ported to console. It looks like a generic motorcycle. Console. Ported to console.
Kind of like it sort of in the middle, not necessarily right here. It's like very quick.
But then later ported to console. It looks like a generic motorcycle race. Generic motorcycle racing game, but you can in fact punch the other racers. Carmageddon. But you can in fact punch the. But you can in fact. Racing game, but you can in fact punch the other. Game, but you can in fact punch the. But you can in racing game, but you can in fact punch the.
Although the punches aren't like well defined, really. Maybe I should go get a different piece of footage here.
Punch the other racers. Carmageddon. But you can in fact punch the other racers. But you can in fact punch the other. But you can in fact punch the.
There.
Punch the other racers. In fact. But you can in fact. Game, but you can in fact punch the other. It looks like a generic motorcycle racing game, but you can in fact punch the other racers. But you can in fact punch the other racers. But you can in fact punch the. But you can in fact punch the other racers. Punch the other race.
Like too long.
And in fact punch the other racer.
Want like a really quick little pow.
And in fact punch the other racers. In fact punch the other racers. In fact punch the other racers. Can in fact punch the other racers. Can in fact punch the other racer. You can in fact punch the other. But you can in fact punch the other racers.
I think that's
Can, in
it
fact,
pops up
punch the
right as
other racer.
contact gets made, and then it kind
Can,
of
in
like
fact,
kind
punch
of
the other
veers
racer.
off because he got
Can,
hit.
in fact, punch the other racers. Can, in fact, punch the other racers.
Check Wikipedia about the arcade thing. Road Rash has a somewhat interesting development story.
In fact, punch the other racers.
You can, in fact, punch the other racers.
In fact, punch the other racers. Can, in fact, punch the other racers.
Road Rash is one of the first games conceived by EA following the company's decision to begin developing games internally. Games programmers Dan Geisler and Carl May were hired by EA to create a banked road effect for Mario and Andretti Racing, then being developed as an NES title. The NES hardware proved incapable of rendering the desired effect. Focus shifted to a motorcycle racing game for the more powerful Sega. Ah, okay. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic, Detra.
You can, in fact, punch the other racers. You can, in fact, punch the other racers.
Just because we kind of heard it over and over again just now.
As it dominates the vote 7-2. Our final matchup of the quarterfinals. Carmageddon is also a racing game, but with a few different avenues to victory.
We just want the start of a race. We don't want to reuse the title card.
Carmageddon is also the other racers. Carmageddon is also a racing game, but with a few different avenues to victory. You can, of course, run your regular 3-lap race. It involves running characters, but I've finished races in alternate ways. But again, we only got a half hour with the game. I think it was a CD in the house just to see what came up. Or is another classic first-person shooter on the N64.
Wait, did I even finish the first race? I think I ended up just crashing into enemies. No, I didn't.
Avenues to victory.
Wait, really? Is this all we did in half an hour? I don't think we even finished another race, did we?
Secrets.
May requested EA producer Richard Hellman that he be given creative control over the gameplay on the grounds that he wanted to make the game kick-ass. To which Hellman agreed. Hell yeah. Good for you, May. Okay, where's like a checkpoint?
You could use
That
any
should be
disc
enough,
you
right?
had in the house at the time, well, at the time it came out at least, to generate a monster based on the data on the disc. I think everyone who played this game had the experience of gathering every CD in the house by a single point. 4 votes to 3, and spent the bulk of my time checking. Really excited for this one. I was only ever able to rent Monster Rancher as a kid and spent the bulk of my time checking various CDs, so I never made it very far. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to let YouTube know to recommend my content to more people. It really does help a lot. Our next bracket will be on Sunday, the 29th of September, which is actually in the past, so that has already happened, and we will have a recap for that, hopefully sooner than later.
I'm not going to delete that yet, just in case I want to use it.
News to victory. You can, of course, run your regular 3-lap race, but alternatively, you can spend your time destroying the other racers. And there is a third option, which involves running over a certain amount of zombies. an alternate, and Road Rash takes the vote in form of Doom or another. And it's a classic for a reason. Demon Sword is a really cool side-scrolling hack and slash that draws inspiration, but we did reach the boss towards the end of our half hour. The game is punishingly difficult though. The enemies are relentless and they move quick. You start off with a couple different modes of attack, a powerful sword slice with little range, and a ranged shuriken attack that is a bit weaker but more safe. You can also acquire screen clearing spells.
Where is... We just had the destroying all the enemies thing.
Point 4 votes to 3. And there we have it. Monster Rancher 2 is the winner of our
Spoilers. What's that? Editors maybe advertise your next review and promote your already finished one. Yeah, maybe I should have put something in there about checking out my other one. I don't want to put too much up front. I've got most of that in the
September
back.
going live on Twitch every single day, so which is actually in the past, so checking various CDs. So I never made it very far. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to let YouTube know to recommend my content to more people. It really does help a lot. Our next bracket will be on Sunday, the 29th of September, which is actually in the past. So that has already happened, and we will...
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, the bracket after this was we've already done it, so... I mean, I guess maybe I should, there is a bit about catching the bracket live on my Twitch. I think I mentioned my Twitch twice.
Yeah, hopefully sooner than later. I did spend the month of September going live on Twitch every single day, so YouTube kind of fell behind a little bit soon. Once again, the link for my Twitch will be in the description, and I would love to see you there for our next bracket. I hope.
So yeah, I do have something about that in there. All right, here we go. This should be the end. There we go.
You can spend your time destroying the other racers. And there is a third option, which involves running over enemies to victory. You can, of course, run your regular 3-lap race, but alternatively,
It doesn't cut off quite early enough.
you can spend your time destroying the other racers. And there is a third option. You can spend your time destroying the other racers. And there is a third option, which involves
Where's me attacking all the zombies? Where it was over here. Oh, this might even be better as like a you can like complete the race footage. I don't actually remember beating this race with this awful drag race car. This thing sucked.
3. And there we have it. And started for Macho. These two games play extremely similar. Which involves running to victory. You can of course run your regular 3-lap race, but alternative to victory. You can of course run your regular 3-lap race, but alternatively you can spend your time destroying the other racers. And there is a iterate on the classic form. This is Doom 64 versus Duke Nukem 64, the all N64 FPS round. These two games play extremely similarly, but have very different control schemes.
Got in touch with the mod for SR's Speedruns Archive 8 Doors. Said no new category will be made and the glitch is fine. He's also ready to review a submission. Should have world record officially by early next week. Let's go. That's awesome. Congrats, man.
Is always entertaining. We made decent progress during our half hour with Road Rat, which involves running over a certain amount of zombies. And there is a third option, which get cut up by incoming enemies. We didn't make it past the first level, but we did reach the boss towards the end of our half hour. The game is punishingly difficult though. The enemies are relentless and they move quick. You start off with a couple different modes of attack, a powerful sword slice with little range, and a ranged shuriken attack that is a bit weaker but more safe. You can also acquire screen clearing spells by defeating mini-bosses. There's a bit of an item system that I wasn't...
You know what? I just had a thought. Maybe instead of moron, I should say do your research.
made for arcades, but then later ported to console. It looks like a generic motor. Alternatively, you can spend your time destroying the other racers. And there is a third option, which involves running over a certain amount of zombies to destroy them, if not a little too. From the bit that we played, it seems like you can add all the other racers to your repertoire.
You need to convince 3 other people to run it so you can say, you know, half the leaderboard. Yeah.
Or of playable characters.
Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted.
Racers to your repertoire. Which involves running over a certain amount of zombies. From the bit that we played, it seems like you can add all the other, which involves running over a certain amount of zombies.
I might have cut something a little bit too.
From the bit that we played, it seems like you can add all the, which involves running over a certain amount of zombies. From the bit that we played, it seems like you can add interesting hacks, and they move quick. You start off with a couple different modes of attack. Which will be happening then later. Spend the month of September going live on Twitch every single day, so YouTube kind of
I didn't look through here, didn't go through the roster
in the past.
There.
we played, it seems like alternatively you can spend your time destroying the other racers. And there is a third option, which involves running over a certain amount of zombies. From the bit that we played, it seems like you can add all the other racers to your repertoire of playable characters, but I believe the only way to collect the other cars is to destroy them during the race. But again, we don't more Doom 64,
Not go through the
and it's a
racers
classic
here?
Doom
Is
or
that
another.
Just
It has existed for such a long time and in so many different
There we
some form
go.
of Doom. I think everyone is familiar. We played, it seems like you can add all the other racers to your repertoire of playable characters, but I believe the only way to collect the other cars is to destroy them during the race. There didn't really seem to be any other incentive to finish races in alternate ways, but again, we only got a half hour with the game. I think it was mostly enjoyable, if not a little janky to control or another from Kung Fu movies like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. The movie, only with an unlimited piece, greatest games up to 2. There didn't really seem to be any other incentive to finish races in alternate ways, but again, we only got a half hour with the game. I think it was mostly enjoyable, if not a little janky to control, but certainly some interesting concepts. The chat decided they liked the more straightforward combat. Chat decided they The chat decided they liked the more
bring up the other poll. We need to figure out some little edits to make during this though, to make it a little more to zhuzh it up a little bit,
generic motorcycle racing game, but interesting concepts. The chat decided they
Oh, whoops. There we go. Drop it a little bit.
But certainly some interesting concepts. The chat decided they liked the more straightforward combat racer. Certainly some interesting concepts. The chat decided they liked the more straightforward combat racer though, and Road Rash takes the vote 4-2. Road Rash takes the vote 4-2. Matchup 3. Matchup 4-2. Match.
Gaussian blur.
The chat decided they liked the more straightforward combat racer though.
I put it in, it kind of.
The chat decided they liked the more straightforward combat racer though, and interesting concepts. The chat decided they liked the more straightforward combat racer though, and Road Rash takes the vote 4-2. Punch the other racers. Carmageddon is also a racing game, but with a few different avenues to victory. You can of course run your regular 3-lap race, but alternatively run your regular 3-lap race. Regular 3-lap race, but regular 3-lap race, but also 3-lap race. Regular 3-lap race. Your regular 3-lap race, but alternatively you can
should probably throw a back. I should like maybe try and be consistent with like the backgrounds. Usually I try and put the background only if like the text is like not going to show up as well. But like, just like, well, I mean, when it looks like this, it's not great. There we go. Just like that.
Your regular 3-lap race, but alternatively, you can spend your time destroying the other racers. The other racers. The other racers. I'm destroying the other racers. Spend your time destroying the other racers. Destroying the other racers. I'm destroying the other racers. And there is a 3-lap race, but alternatively, you can spend your time destroying the other racers. And there is a third option, which involves running over a certain amount of zombies. From the bit that we played, it seems amount of zombies. From the bit that we played, it seems like you can amount of zombies.
And I feel like we gotta put something for the third one as well, right? Otherwise,
Bees.
I don't know what. Sure.
Certain amount of zombies. Certain amount of zombies. Amount of zombies. Amount of zombies. For a certain amount of zombies. It's running over a certain amount of zombies. Over a certain amount of zombies. From involves running over a certain amount of zombies. From the bit that we played, involves running over a certain amount of zombies. From the bit that we over a certain amount of zombies. From the bit that we played, it seems like you can add all the other racers to your repertoire of playable characters, but I believe the only way to collect the other cars is to destroy them during the race. There didn't really seem to be any other incentive to finish races in alternate ways. There didn't really seem to be any other incentive to finish races. Didn't really seem to be There didn't really seem to be any other incentive to finish races in during the race. There didn't really seem to be any other incentive to finish races in alternate ways. There didn't really seem to be any other incentive to finish races. Be any other incentive to finish races in alternate ways. Be any other incentive to finish races in alternate. Be any other incentive to finish.
The repair,
really seem
like
to be
the
any other
reset is, like,
incentive
so
to finish
abrupt.
races in alternate ways.
I feel like I want it to.
Didn't really seem to
disappear
be
by the
any other
time
incentive to
that
finish
happens.
races in alternate ways. But again, we only got the race. There didn't really seem to be any other incentive to finish races in alternate ways, but again, we only got a half hour with the game. I think it was mostly enjoyable, if not a little janky to control, but certainly some interesting concepts. The chat decided they liked the more... I think it was mostly enjoyable, if not a little janky to control. Janky to control. Well, if not a little janky to control, but certainly some but certainly enjoyable, if not a little janky to control, but certainly some interesting but certainly some interesting concepts. The chat decided certainly some interesting concepts. The chat control, but certainly some interesting concepts. The chat decided they liked control, but certainly some interesting concepts. The chat decided they liked the more straightforward combat racer though, and Road Rash takes the vote 4-2.
I mean, not the most inspired, but you know.
Matchup 3 is...
There's at least something on screen. Alright, we are done with Carmageddon footage.
There didn't really seem to be any... Certainly some interesting concepts. The chat...
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into them. Like, I mean, it's a lot of very tedious work. As you can tell, you're kind of seeing how the sausage is made. But I appreciate you saying that, Dragon Die. I'm trying. I try very hard, and also I feel like I've really improved, especially over the past like year at making edited videos, or doing more edited videos, as opposed to like the very light edits I used to do on like my SPB videos and stuff. So I feel pretty good about the ones I've been putting out, especially the bracket review videos. I felt very good about. I feel like I need to I don't know, I need to like either like just promote them better or something, because I don't know, I think they're pretty interesting. Like maybe you need a certain amount of context to like really enjoy it, like that maybe that's why the views are not great. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, also one of the reasons that I wanted to do a stream or a few of these like types of streams is because then I can be live while also still getting this done, rather than having to decide to like lose sleep instead of doing both. Because you know, there's only so many hours in a day, right? I've got just too many things to do, too many things that I want to do, I guess. Yeah, I mean, everyone wants to be a creator, right? So you do kind of have to get lucky, but also like there's got to be like ways, like avenues to at least like get my videos sort of out there better. Like, I mean, I haven't posted anything to Reddit, which I should. I do post some videos on like TikTok and Instagram, like it's just like the short form videos, like the Jet Force Gemini video I made the other day. But that really hasn't really yielded anything, I don't think. Just like, and also I make like a video for each of these to like try and sort of bring people to YouTube from those platforms, but I mean, it's tough. Since I'm not posting there consistently, it's like it's tough to even get people to look at my videos, or for them to even promote them with the algorithm, I guess. I need to post more YouTube shorts though as well. Like that might bring people in. I just need to make maybe more silly edits like the Jet Force Gemini one. RIP stream. It seems like I'm still alive.
Matchup 3 is Doom 64 versus...
You need to be back? Okay. Weird. Yeah, it doesn't say I dropped any frames on OBS or anything. My bitrate seems really stable on the Twitch dashboard. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Heavy buffering? Oh no.
Matchup 3.
Should be caught up, okay. Well, welcome back. I'm not sure if I said anything while you were gone. I think I was saying something about not having enough hours in the day, so it's I don't know, these like doing streams like this like might be good, because then I'm kind of getting or I'm like live at the same time as able to get this work done. Although like I don't know if this is extremely boring for people, especially because like I'm like very focused, so I'm not like chatting very much, and also like it's just kind of, you're just kind of seeing the same thing over and over again here. But I mean, I guess if anyone's curious, this is what editing is. this is what I'm doing when I'm in the editing mines. All ties will be decided by a marble race. We need to get a loudspeaker and have that play every so often. But can you make a timer? I guess I don't know if you can make a timer, Spilo, but that'd be a funny one. All ties will be decided by a marble race until morale improves. But yeah, I mean, as long as it's providing you a nice little background noise, that's good enough for me.
Matchup 3 is Doom. Matchup 3 is Doom. Road Rash takes the vote 4-2. Matchup 3 is Doom 64 versus Road Rash takes the vote 4-2. Matchup 3 is Doom 64 versus Demon Sword. I think everyone is familiar with some form of Doom or another.
Alright, I need Doom footage. Got Road Rush here, Monster Rancher here. These are our two winners that will be used later. There's our Doom. Why are you not going there? Okay, weird. But yeah, so far, actually, like honestly, the editing program, or I mean, DaVinci has been running pretty stably while streaming, which is really nice. I was really worried because like there are times when DaVinci just overloads and crashes if I have too much going on. But like it seems to really just be the problem when I put too much footage into it. Because like putting one stream in clearly is not too bad. I mean, all these other little assets don't really amount to much either. But when I start putting in like multiple full streams that I have to cut up, like it does not like it at all.
I think everyone is familiar with some form of Doom or another. It has existed for such a long time and in so many different. I think everyone is familiar with some form of Doom or another. 7-2. Our final matchup of the quarterfinals is the game wants you to line up all the static blocks of set. The objective is to clear shining. I think everyone is familiar with some form of Doom or another. It has existed for such a long time and in so many different forms. I think everyone is familiar with some form of Doom or another. It has existed for such a long time and in so many different forms, and it's a classic for a reason. Demon Sword is a really cool side
Oh, apparently I punched a barrel
and it's a classic
immediately
for a
and died.
reason. Demon Sword is a really cool side forms.
I kind of like that as an intro bit.
I think everyone is familiar with some form of Doom or another. It has existed for such a long time and in so many different forms, and it's a classic for a reason. It has existed for such a long time and in so many different forms, and it's a classic for a reason.
Get this out of here. A demon sword.
I think everyone is familiar with some form of Doom or another. It has existed for such a long time and in so many different forms, and it's a classic for a reason. Demon Sword. It has existed for such a long time and in so many different forms.
Might as well put a little warning here. Maybe don't punch barrels. In Doom? Or just in... It's a little long.
Forms, and it's a and in so many different forms, and it's a classic for different forms, and it's a classic for a reason. Such a long time and in so many different forms, and it's a classic for a reason. Demon Sword is a really cool side-scrolling hack and slash, and it's a classic for a reason. Demon Sword is a really cool different forms, and it's a classic for a reason.
Kind of need to make it smaller for it to fit, though. Maybe that's okay.
So many different forms, and it's a classic for a reason. And in so many different forms, and it's a classic for a reason. Demon Sword is a really cool side and in so many different forms, and it's a classic for a reason. Demon Sword is a really cool side-scrolling hack and slash that draws in spells by defeating mini-bosses. There's a bit of an item system that past the first level, but we did reach the boss towards the end of our half hour. The game is shuriken attack that is a bit weaker but more safe. Cool as Demon Sword was, it just couldn't. Duke Nukem's Tetris 2 attempts to iterate on the classic formula by adding a puzzle element.
There we go.
The game wants you to line up 3 colored blocks instead of full lines like in the original. The objective is to clear classic for a reason. Demon Sword is a really cool side-scrolling hack and slash that draws inspiration from kung fu movies like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. The movement is really fluid, although if you move too quickly, you will get cut up by incoming enemies. Move too quickly. Demon Sword is a really cool side-scrolling hack and slash that draws inspiration.
Big Sag, Darkin doesn't want to get you a Trump watch. It's only $100,000. Oh god. I heard. I mean, from what I heard, it's not even a real watch. It's literally just a money laundering scheme. It's just a way for
Demon Sword
for them
really
to funnel big amounts of money into their campaign or whatever. So I don't even know if you'd get a watch.
Cool side.
I'm sorry, Carol.
Demon Sword is a really cool
That's
side.
all you wanted and you couldn't get it?
For a reason.
I'm very sorry.
Demon Sword is a really cool side-scrolling hack and for a reason. Demon Sword is a really cool side.
Is this overlapped? Like, am I crazy here? Maybe not. I mean, that's just what I heard. It sounds correct, but I can't confirm that myself.
It's a really cool side-scrolling hack and slash that draws inspiration from kung fu movies like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. The movement is really fluid, although if you move too quickly, you will get cut up by the first level, but we did reach the boss towards the end of our hack. You start off with a cut slice with little range and a ranged shuriken attack that is a bit weaker but more safe. You can also acquire screen clearing spells by defeating mini bosses. There's a bit of an item system that I couldn't compete with the Classroom though, as it dominates the 7-2. Our final matchup is 2, classic first-person full of quotable, if not dated, one-liners and gunplay. Just to want to iterate on element, blocks, and so the objective is to clear a shining piece of each.
Find an animation of me dying.
Allow Me to
while in
Round
motion.
is an arcade classic, which definitely leaned into the road violence more in later entries. The original iteration was certainly more of a regular motorcycle racing game, which holds up surprisingly well. Dodging cars that you can barely see is always exciting, and being able to throw punches and kicks at other racers, while not always effective, is always entertaining. We made decent progress during our half hour with Road Rash, although we weren't able to take a jump off of a cow on the Is Doom's circus game ever really? Didn't get far in our time with Doom though, after hitting a bit of a wall there, squishing myself until I died. This was a fittingly close match for 2 games that very closely resemble each other, but the campy ridiculous only 2 games and 1 matchup remain in bracket number 5. Duke Nukem 64 and Monster Rancher 2. For those unfamiliar with Duke Nukem, he is essentially Nukem takes it 3-2. Alright, only 2 games and 1 matchup remain in bracket Duke Nukem.
Bit of getting hit instead of having to die. I don't know if I died in motion too often.
Demon Sword is a really cool side-scrolling hack and slash that draws inspiration from kung fu movies like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. The movement is really fluid, although if you move too quickly, you will get cut up by incoming enemies. We didn't make it past get cut up by incoming enemies. We didn't make it past the first level, but we did reach the boss towards the end of our half hour. The game is punishingly difficult though. The enemies are relentless and they move quick. You start off with a couple different modes of attack. Bosses. There's make it past the first level, but we did reach the boss towards the end of our half hour.
I guess I have to go find that boss fight, since I mentioned it first. There it is. It's at the end. It was literally the last thing we did. Little video game weekend clip there at the end.
The enemies are will get cut up by incoming enemies. We didn't make it past the first level, but we did reach the boss towards the end of our half hour. The game is punishingly difficult though. The enemies are relentless bosses. There's a bit of an item system that I wasn't able to fully understand. Dominates the classic for dated one-liners and some quotable, if not dated one-liners and some pretty satisfying gunplay.
Hold on.
Tetris 2 is one of the many spiritual successors to one of the greatest games of all time, Tetris. Tetris 2 attempts to iterate on the classic formula, but Tetris 2 is one of the Doom, though. Fully understand beyond learning the orange orbs heal you.
Did I not die to this boss at all? Let's just pretend that we did. We can let people that actually watch the VOD back check me.
As cool as Demon Sword was, Nukem 64 is another of each color, which eliminates all the static blocks of said color. As cool as Demon Sword was, it just if not dated one-liners and some
I do not remember beating that.
The game is punishingly difficult though. The enemies are relentless and they move. Reach the boss towards the end of our half hour. The game is punishingly difficult though. The enemies are relentless and they The game is attack, a power. There's a bit of an item as it dominates the Tetris 2. Satisfying gunplay. Tetris 2 is one of the many spiritual successors to one of the greatest games of all time, Tetris. Notable, if not dated. They move quick. You start off with a couple different modes of it. The game is punishingly difficult though. The enemies are relentless and they move quick. You start off with a couple different modes of attack, a powerful sword slice with little range, and a ranged shuriken attack that is a bit weaker but more safe. You can also acquire screen slice with little range and a ranged shuriken attack that is a bit weaker but a couple different modes of attack, a powerful sword slice with little range, and a ranged shuriken attack that is a bit weaker but more safe. You can also acquire came out at least to generate a monster based on the data on the disc.
I think I did.
I think everyone who played this game had the experience of gathering every CD in the house just to see what came out of each one. This was such a fun mechanic, and it blew my mind that I could swap discs out while the game was still running. We looked at a couple different monsters during our half hour at the game, but didn't want to spend the entire time just generating them. Fortunately, we managed to find this absolute gem, whom I introduced earlier. That's right, Big Fungus popped out of that disc and stole everyone's hearts immediately. Look at that belly jiggle, just pure majesty. We managed to do quite a bit in our time with Monster Rancher 2. Big Fungus came out of the gate very strong, and started winning tournaments right away. With a steady diet of potatoes, he was unstoppable. The N64 shooters put up an excellent fight, but I think it really was the Big Fungus difference here, as franchise, I feel, but one that most people...
Mini boss. Okay, there we go. I can see where this I got the spell. So in here, we must have beaten the boss.
They move quick. You start off with a couple different modes of attack, a powerful sword slice with little. Also acquire screen clearing spells by defeating mini bosses. There's a bit of an item system that I wasn't able to fully understand beyond learning the orange orbs heal you. As cool as Demon Sword was, it just couldn't compete with the classic that is Doom though, as it dominates the vote 7-2. Our final matchup of the quarterfinals is our also acquire screen clearing spells by defeating mini bosses. There's a bit of an item system that I wasn't able to fully understand. Also acquire screen clearing spells by defeating mini bosses. There's a bit of an item system that
Should I be showing the spell in action, or is it showing the defeat of the mini boss?
Also acquire screen clearing spells by defeating mini bosses. There's a bit of an item.
That's fine.
System that I wasn't able to fully. Our final virtual success, all the stat assessor, and Duke Nukem wins the vote handily, 5-2. On even if it was hard for watching, please
got some items.
Welcome my time to the experience role though. Even if it was hard to see, Monster Ranch would be the darkest game ever. Stars that you can barely see is all be the darkest. Even if it was hard to see.
Make sure this isn't connected to anything else before I cut it.
Able to fully understand beyond learning the orange orbs heal you. Bit of an item system that I wasn't able to fully understand beyond learning the orange orbs heal you. As cool as Demon Sword was, it just the orange orbs heal you. Able to fully understand beyond.
Do another correction here. It's weird how the text seems like off center a little bit by default.
Able to fully understand beyond learning the orange orbs heal you. Understand beyond. And beyond learning the orange orbs heal you. As and beyond learning the orange orbs heal you. As cool as Demon Sword system that I wasn't able to fully system that I wasn't able to.
I think we want to zoom in here. Wait. That's really what I want to do. Yes, I guess. Like that.
Eating mini bosses. There's a bit of an item system that I wasn't able to fully understand beyond learning the orange orbs heal you. As cool as Demon Sword was, it just couldn't. System that I wasn't able to fully understand beyond learning the orange orbs heal you. As cool as Demon Sword was, it just couldn't compete with the classic that is Doom though. It just couldn't compete with. As cool as Demon Sword was, it just couldn't compete with the classic that is Doom though, as it dominated.
Where's the poll? want it just big enough to cover both sides, I think. Just to be consistent.
The classic that is Doom, though, as it dominates the vote 7-2. The classic that is Doom, though.
And he goes, yo, what's up, Link? Hope you're well today. It's great to see you. How's your day going? Welcome into to my editing stream. It's a low-key day here, as I'm trying to get some get some YouTube stuff done.
Though, as it dominates the vote 7-2. Our final matchup of the quarterfinals is Duke Nukem 64 versus our final matchup of the vote 7-2.
Doing the big busy with drawing. I've been well, yeah. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I saw some of your drawings in Detra's Discord. Yeah, they look awesome. By the way. So I think it said that you said that you were doing like a drawing every day, with a prompt. How are you determining your prompts, by the way? Out of curiosity. Just looking at it right now. So I see your frog drawing. That looks amazing. I love it. Is that a frog? No, that's not a frog. That's a lizard. It looked like a frog in black and white. The colored version looks less frog-like. My bad. That's awesome. I'm glad you're having a lot of fun. It's a great idea, and for sure. Prompts are from an official yearly thing called Inktober. Oh, okay, cool. Site and everything, awesome. Do you submit your drawings to the site, or is it just kind of a thing that for people to just do on their own?
Our final matchup of
Get our Gaussian blur again. Oh wait. There we go.
The classic that is Doom, though, as it dominates the vote 7-2. Our final
thing for people to do on their own. Okay, but they do have an official Instagram. Oh, nice. That's awesome. It'd be cool to get your art featured on like an official Instagram. I think it's definitely good enough. Fourth prompt drawing was a chameleon. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was blanking on the name of the lizard. I think I guess usually when I see chameleons, they have like a bigger head, but I like it. It looks chunky. Maybe that's why I thought frog. You have drawn frogs though, yeah. Do you draw a lot of amphibians just in general, or? I mean, frogs are pretty cute.
Matchup of the quarterfinals is make it past.
I need to figure out some more edits for this. Although we did get like a little.
There's
zoom.
A bit of an item system that I wasn't able to fully understand
also,
beyond learning the orange orbs heal you. As cool as beyond learning the orange orbs heal you. Really cool side-scrolling hack and slash that draws inspiration from kung fu movies like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. The movement is really fluid, although if you move too quickly, you will get cut up by incoming enemies. We didn't make it past the first level, but we did reach the boss towards the end of our half hour. The game is punishingly difficult, though. The enemies are... We didn't make it past the first level, but we did reach the boss towards the end of our half hour. The game is punishingly difficult, though. The enemies? We didn't make it past. Make it past the first level.
Like drawing animals in general? You down for drawing absolutely anything? Nice. That's awesome. It's I think it's really cool to have like such a creative creative hobby that that brings you joy like that. I wish I got more out of like being like just like being like creative like that. Definitely like myself, I'm not a very artistic person at all. I feel like I was gonna say like maybe not necessarily creative, but like I mean I make YouTube videos, so that's sort of creative, right? Also, I mean, sometimes I wish that I could draw just so I could make like better thumbnails and better like things for my videos. Thank you, Spilo. Thank you for being the timer for for that reminder for to everyone.
Enemies? We didn't make it past the first level. Make it past the first level, but we did reach the boss towards the end of our half hour. The game is punishingly difficult, though. End of our half hour. The game is punishingly difficult, though. The game is punishingly difficult, though. The enemy.
Want to go a little bit farther to the right.
It's punishingly difficult, though. The enemies are relentless and they move. The game is punishingly difficult, though. The enemies are relentless and they.
Maybe like be on screen just a little bit longer.
Though the enemies are relentless and they move quick. Punishingly difficult, though. The enemies are relentless and they move quick. The game is punishingly difficult, though. The enemies are relentless and they move. It's punishingly difficult, though. The enemies are relentless and they move quick. The game is punishingly difficult, though. The enemies are relentless and they move quick.
Like drawing not only because you've fallen back in love with it, but because a lot of the art that you draw brings a smile to people's faces. Bring joy to people is one of your favorite things to do. Hell yeah. I love that.
Our final matchup of the quarter.
We're almost done the quarterfinals of the bracket here. We're done 3 matchups, so we're almost halfway through. Also, we're at 4 minutes, which is about halfway through the video, so hey, maybe we can get this done in 20 hours. That'd be a record.
Our final matchup of the quarterfinals is Duke.
Wait, why is that not linked? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, fine. A little bit more. Center it better.
7-2. Our final matchup of the quarterfinals is Duke Nukem 64 as it dominates the vote 7-2. Our final matchup of the quarterfinals is Duke Nukem 64 versus Our final matchup of the quarterfinals is Duke Nukem 64 versus 7-2. Our final matchup of the quarterfinals is Duke Nukem 64 versus Tetris 2. Duke Nukem 64 is another classic first-person shooter on the Tetris 2 is one of the many spiritual successors. Duke Nukem 64 is another classic first-person shooter on the
This is my Duke footage.
First-person shooters. Duke Nukem 64 is another classic first-person shooter on the N64, full of quotable, if not dated, one-liners and some pretty satisfying gunplay.
Maybe I need to like find a quote or something to throw in there as an example.
Duke Nukem 64 is another class.
Oh, specifically Duke 64. I kind of like the like the damn I hate disco. It's so dumb. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. I turned the Chrome down. I turned the Chrome volume down for it, but I wanted to go max volume so I could get a good capture. Okay, yeah, I turned the Chrome down, the Chrome volume down.
Duke Nukem 64 is another class. Satisfying gunplay.
I hate disco.
Tetris 2 is one of
All right.
Duke Nukem 6.
Did we hear this, or did we just hear another Mother song? Can't tell if we're in a loop. Oh, we're not in a loop. I blew it up for no reason. It's fine. Right. Just cut out this little area, or this little section.
Duke Nukem 6. Two. Duke Nukem 64 is another classic first-person shooter on the N64. Presenting the is all round. These two games play extremely similarly, but yes round.
I don't like the idea of starting here inside the vent.
Duke Nukem 64 is another classic first-person shooter on the N64. Full of quotable, if not dated. Full of quotable, if not.
I know this. I'm pretty sure this question or this quote isn't even from Duke 64, but I'm fine with that.
Dated one-liners and some pretty satisfying gunplay.
It still has the spirit of Duke Nukem.
Some pretty satisfying gunplay. Quotable, if not dated. One-liners and some 64. Full of quotable, if not dated. Quotable, if not dated one-liners and some. Pretty satisfying. Pretty satisfying gunplay. And some pretty satisfying. And some pretty.
Why can't I go right there?
Pretty sad. Start off with a couple different modes of attack. A powerful sword.
How did I get over there? That's so far.
And some pretty. And some pretty.
Damn.
Full of.
Oops.
Quotable, if not dated
disco.
one-liners and some pretty satisfying. And some pretty. And some pretty. And some pretty satisfying liners and some
I have to like make a very precise cut here.
and some pretty, if not dated one-liners and some pretty satisfying gunplay.
I think that works.
Liners. Dated one-liners.
Damn, I hate disco.
And some pretty satisfying gunplay. And some pretty. of all time, Tetris. Tetris 2 attempts to iterate on the class to one of two attempts to iterate on the clearing a puzzle colored blocks, shining piece of each color, which eliminates all the original. The objective is to clear.
It's take a while to.
We played the puzzle modes
to a different.
The game wants you to
gun,
line up
so
3 colored blocks.
Let's just do this here.
Damn, I hate disco.
And some pretty satisfying gunplay. Tetris 2 is one of the many pretty satisfying gunplay. Tetris 2 is gunplay. Tetris 2 is one of the many spiritual the N64, full of quotable, if not dated, one-liners.
Damn, I hate disco.
And some pretty satisfying gunplay. Tetris 2.
Damn, I hate disco.
And some pretty satisfying gunplay.
I wonder if I should use like other like sort of stylized titles. Like I kind of like the plain text just to like have it like flash in without drawing too much attention, just kind of as like a little bit extra. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no. What did I do? Messed up. It's fine. It'll be fine. Hopefully that didn't like zoom in more than I want it to or something.
I hate disco.
Weird that the mouse wheel actually zoomed everything there, because I've got this this title
Dated
selected.
one-liners.
Damn, I hate. Damn, I hate disco.
And some pretty satisfying gunplay. Tetris 2 is one of the many
All right, last game in the original bracket, at least the starting bracket.
play. And unlimited pieces. Unfortunate and Duke Rash, we landed on during our round, is an arcade iteration was certainly more of a regular motorcycle to take a jump off of a cow on the side of fittingly close match.
I'm gonna keep this because I want to look at the title screen probably later on in here.
Tetris 2 is one of the many spiritual successors to one of the greatest games of all time, Tetris. Tetris 2 attempts to iterate on the classic formula by adding a puzzle element. The game wants you to line up We played the puzzle mode, so we had to eliminate. Fortunately, Tetris 2 its predecessor, and Duke Nukem wins the vote 2 versus Road Rash without any additional content. Allow me to introduce the winner of the all-combat race into the road violence. The original iteration was certainly more of a regular motorcycle racing game, which holds up surprisingly well. The darkest game ever released. They closely resemble each other, but the campy ridiculousness of Duke Nukem takes it 3-2. Alright, only two at number 5. Rancher, actually a caricature of kick-ass, rescue babes, and chew bubble gum. Duke Nukem with the C-stick while looking with the left thumbstick, and it definitely how far to stand back to not die to these explosive barrels. Monster Rancher is a bit of a forgotten franchise, I feel, but one that most people have at least heard of. It was trying to compete with the likes of Pokemon and Digimon, but fell in at a distant third place. The gimmick of this game is you could use any disc you had in the house at the time, well, at the time it came out at least, to generate a monster based on the data on the disc.
Popping the yellow one.
I think everyone who played this game had the experience of gathering every CD in the house just to see what came.
There we go. There we go. That's something that I can clip. Wait, what? What just happened? Why did that? Oh, it just went up a level. Okay. I thought it erased this other footage. That was weird.
Tetris 2 attempts games of all time, Tetris. Tetris 2 attempts to iterate on the classic formula by adding a puzzle element. The game wants you to line up 3 colored blocks instead of full lines like in the original. The objective is to clear a shining piece of each color, which eliminates all the static blocks of said color. Formula by adding a puzzle element. The game, unfortunately, Tetris the monster we landed on. Road Rash, the winner of the all-combat racer round, is an arcade classic. The original iteration was Tetris 2 attempts to iterate on the classic formula by adding a puzzle element. The game wants you to line up 3 colored blocks instead of full lines like in the original. The objective is to clear a shining piece of each color, which eliminates all the static blocks of said color. We played of said color.
I think that worked nicely.
We played the puzzle mode as Monster Rancher 2 versus Road Rash.
I guess I didn't really have a lot to say about Tetris 2 because this is much shorter than the other ones.
We played the puzzle mode, so keycard room, and ended up punching demons into mush. Felt very sad. We played the puzzle mode, so we had to eliminate all the shining piece of each color, which eliminates all the static blocks of said color. We played the puzzle mode. First up is Monster Rancher 2, so we had to eliminate all the shining blocks and a certain amount of moves, but the regular mode is the same. Allow me to introduce Big Fungus.
Does it show how many moves we have on the screen here?
We played the puzzle mode, so we had to eliminate all the shining blocks and a certain amount of moves.
Or just, oh, it just shows how many pieces you have.
Eliminate all the shining blocks and a certain amount of. So we had to eliminate all the shining blocks and a certain amount of moves.
I'm used to the Pokemon Puzzle League version, where it has like a certain amount of, basically a certain amount of swaps. Yeah.
moves, but the shining blocks at a certain amount of moves, but the shining blocks at a certain amount of moves, but the regular mode is the same idea, only with an unlimited pieces. Unfortunately, Tetris 2 does not quite live up to only with an unlimited pieces. Unfortunately, Tetris idea only with an unlimited pieces. Unfortunately, Tetris 2 does not quite live up to its predecessor, and Duke Nukem wins the vote handily. Unfortunately, the same idea only with an unlimited pieces.
Did we ever get past the beer level? I guess not, eh? That's a little disappointing. Can't even show like a different background.
Unfortunately, Tetris 2 does not quite live up to its predecessor, and Duke Nukem wins the vote. Unfortunately, same idea, only with an unlimited pieces. Unfortunately,
wait, how do I make like the does not equal symbol? It's not on the keyboard, is it? Or is it like that? I guess that works. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
Unfortunately, Tetris 2 does not quite live up to its predecessor, and Duke Nukem moves, but the regular mode is the same idea, only with an unlimited pieces. Unfortunately, Tetris 2 does not quite live up to its predecessor, and Duke Nukem wins the vote handily. Unfortunately, Tetris 2 does idea, only with an unlimited pieces. It's the same idea, only with an unlimited pieces. Unfortunately, regular mode is the same idea, only with an unlimited. But the regular mode is the same idea, a certain amount of moves. But the regular, so we had to eliminate all the shining blocks at a certain amount of moves. But the all the shining blocks at a.
Maybe I'll just get rid of this entirely and just do this like later puzzle.
So we had to eliminate all the shining blocks at a certain amount of moves, but the regular mode is the same idea, only with an unlimited pieces. Unfortunately, Tetris 2 does not quite live up to its predecessor. On to the Monster Rancher 2 versus Road. Monster Rancher 2 landed on during our time without any additional context. Allow me to introduce Big Fungus. Found or in later entries. Inspiration was certainly more of a regular motorcycle racing game, which holds up surprisingly well. Dodging cars that you can barely able to throw punches and not always affect hitting. Half hour with Road Rash, although we weren't able to take a jump off of a cow on the side of the road, so enough. We jumped any cows and showed it with a vote 5-1. Our second matchup of the finals is Doom 64 or FPS play extremely seems. Doom's never released. This is me playing with the brightness turned all the way up. Even if it was hard to see some in the game though, it's still hard to play. Into mud far in our for some reason I couldn't figure out what to do in this sitting there. 2 games of campy ridiculous and 1 matchup remained. 2. Just to kick ass, rescue babe, I would say. This is an era that was definitely still figuring out how at a distance. Looked at a couple different pure mix of recommend my content to cap for that 3. And there we have it. Monster Rancher 2 is the winner of our 5th retro.
Well, hell. Logan was a hero. Is that from the new Deadpool movie?
was a hero and the only thing worth a shit to ever come out of Canada.
Oh, I see. I see why you added it now. Canada mentioned. I do love the follow-up to that line. Keep my country's name out of your mouth. It's good. I was watching some reactions to that since it came out recently on streaming. It's a good time. I mean, all the Deadpool movies are a good time. They're just a lot of fun. You know what? No, I don't want this. I want a more satisfying puzzle.
A certain amount of moves.
There we go.
Moves, but the regular mode is the same idea, only with an unlimited pieces. Sir, and Duke 2. On to the... So we had to eliminate all the shining blocks and a certain amount of moves, but the regular mode is the same idea, only with an unlimited pieces. Unfortunately, Tetris 2 does not quite live up to its predecessor, and Duke Nukem wins the vote handily.
Okay. Is that are you watching it right now, Spilo?
So we had to eliminate all the shining blocks and a certain amount of moves, but the regular mode is the same idea, only with an unlimited pieces. Unfortunately, Tetris 2 does not quite live up to its predecessor, and
there are several sounds from that movie that I definitely want to add to the sounds at some point. I won't say what though.
So we had to eliminate all the shining blocks and a certain amount of moves, but the regular mode is the same idea, only with to eliminate all the shining blocks and a certain amount of moves, but the regular mode is the same idea, only with an unlimited pieces. Unfortunately, Tetris 2 does not quite live up to its predecessor, and Duke Nukem unlimited pieces. Unfortunately, Tetris 2 does not quite live up to its predecessor. And Duke Nukem wins the vote handily, 5-2. On to the semifinal. 5-2. On to and Duke Nukem wins the vote handily, 5-2. On to the semi. On to the semifinal matchups. To one of the greatest games of all time, Tetris. Tetris 2 attempts to iterate on the classic formula by adding a puzzle element. The game wants you to line up 3 colored blocks instead of full lines like in the original. The objective is to clear a shining piece of each color, which eliminates all the static blocks of said color. We played the puzzle mode, so we had to eliminate all the shining blocks and a certain amount of moves, but the regular mode is the same idea, only with an unlimited pieces. Unfortunately, Tetris 2 does not quite live up to its predecessor, and Duke Nukem wins the vote handily, 5-2. Successors to one of the greatest games of all time, Tetris. Tetris 2 is one of the many Tetris 2 is one of the many spiritual successors to one of the greatest games of all time, Tetris. Tetris 2 attempts to iterate on the classic formula by games of
Like maybe I should go like make like a
is one
little
of the
thing
many-
with like a whole bunch of different different spiritual successors here. Like just have them like all pop up on screen briefly, just for like a split second. Probably do that afterwards though, rather than find a bunch of images and do that on stream right now. Like I mean, it can't be more boring than this, but it feels like it might be. All right. Tire first matchup is or first round is done. One thing I tried to do with these is I tried to make them a little bit bigger every time they won a match. I don't know if that comes through. I guess it's pretty noticeable. We can even go a little bit bigger here, so like it's like more readable. We don't need to see the. Well, I mean, we kind of want to see that though, right? A little bit.
On to the semifinal matchups. First up is Monster Rancher 2 versus Road Rash. On to the semifinal matchups. First up is
Again, why is that not linked? That was weird. That's weird. Like that.
on to the semifinal matchups. First up is Monster Rancher 2 versus Road Rash. The semifinal matchups. First up is Monster Rancher 2 versus Road Rash. For Monster Rancher 2 this round, I will be
All right. Sort of like just like tidbit about Monster Rancher 2 is literally just showing Big Fungus. Figured that'd be enough. This like plant dinosaur thing actually looks pretty sick. I don't know why we didn't go with this. I kind of want to find out what that was and then roll it again. We still need to finish Monster Rancher. Honestly, yeah. R.I.P. Big Fung. You were the best. You were the best to ever do it. Yo, Master T, dude, thank you so much. It's great to see you. Yeah, it's been a little bit. I mean, I assumed you were busy. I know it's your at least the end of your busy season. Thank you so much for the 14 months though, man. That's wild. Yeah, how was your September? I know you had quite a few birthdays. I hope they went well. Also, happy belated birthday. It was your birthday in September, right? I know you said you had a lot of birthdays. I'm pretty sure. I think you said it was yours as well. But yeah, I've been well. I streamed every day in September except for one day because my internet just was exploded. Kids, hers, and yours are all there in September. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Glad to hear they were great. Yeah, I'm doing an editing stream right now, so not the most exciting thing in the world, but productivity wise, it's good. It's good for me. We're doing what do you call it? We've done we did the most recent bracket just last week. I don't know if you caught any of that, like on in the Discord or anything. Legend of Mana won our most recent bracket. But yeah, it's great to see you, man, as always. Hopefully is your work starting to slow down now that it's into the fall? Big tournament got over this week and went pretty well. Glad for that to be over. Oh, for sure. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Worked the last 13 days. Damn. Yo, why? Yo, what's up, Necro? Great to see you, man. Catch your dream and shackle it to your heart. Thanks, man. You too. I hope you shackle your dream to your heart as well. How was the wrestling last night? I was lurking a bit. I saw you were doing I think it looked like you were doing like a women's tag championship or something like that. But yeah, if anyone's not following Necro G, please check him out. He's got a super fun stream. You get to pick the games he plays. He does Friday night SmackDown or Raw. Friday night wrestling anyway, with a bunch of created wrestlers. It's very hype. Necro does a great job announcing and calling the matches and making them fun and exciting for everybody. Also, top tier retro gamer, top tier retro achievement hunter, top 0% on retro achievements. Give him a follow. If you see him online, lurk for him. He's pushing for partner. Let's help him get there. I was looking for myself, Necro. I was checking to see if I was on the card, but I saw there's a bunch of other matches. But so next week for sure. That's awesome. Playing some Dwarven Lords when you can recently. I'm not familiar with Dwarven Lords. Yeah, Necro, I'm doing an editing stream right now because I really need to catch up on YouTube, but also like I want to be streaming, so we're doing some live editing. I'm showing how the sausage gets made. Be fighting Prudish, who's basically Darkwing Duck. Hell yeah, let's go. I gotta redeem myself after losing the 3-way. Yeah, it's a lot of hours of editing. So like trying to stream regularly and also work on these videos, it's a lot. So that's why I figured, we'll try just editing for a stream or two once in a while. Hopefully it'll be a chill and people wanna hang out and I guess see the process. But yeah, I mean, I actually started on YouTube. I didn't start streaming on Twitch until I'd already been on YouTube for like a year and a half or something like that, or like almost 2 years maybe. So yeah, YouTube is kind of where I started, and that was kind of my intention for like making stuff. New ARPG, okay. Yeah, I don't think I've heard about that, Master T. I mean, usually I keep up with like new games and stuff, but yeah, I haven't seen that. How is it? I mean, clearly if you're playing it, it's been pretty good. There's a new auto battler that people are playing a lot. Have you seen that, Master T? Skill Legends Royale. It's pretty fun actually. I played I play a couple rounds here or there. I just don't have time to really sink time into it, but I just have too much stuff I want to do. I got editing, I got got these retro playthroughs. I wanna be retro achievement hunting in my off time.
Monster Rancher 2 versus Road Rash. For Monster Rancher 2, on to the semi-final matchups. First up is Monster Rancher 2 versus Road Rash. For Monster Rancher 2 this round, I will be presenting the monster we landed on during our time without any additional context. Allow me to introduce Big Fungus. For Monster Rancher 2 this round, I will be presenting the monster we landed on
Maybe we wanna just like have him bust out as it's saying.
For Monster Rancher 2
allow me to introduce.
This round, I will be presenting the monster we landed on during our time without any additional context. Allow me to introduce landed on during our time without any additional context. Allow me to introduce
I think we want to do like a slow zoom, maybe.
Context. Allow me to introduce Big Fungus. Road Rash, the winner of the all. To introduce Big Fungus. Rash. For Monster Rancher 2 this round.
Pretty decent, like all ARPGs. There's stuff they do well and other things that can be improved, for sure, for sure. The end game is at least engaging and a bit of different things to do. Okay. So like when you say like other like ARPGs, like what other games could it be compared to? Like a Diablo like, or is it like a sort of open world, like third person style game, or what? Like Diablo. Oh, okay, cool. Last Epoch, right? Last Epoch was a cool one. That one takes place over like different time periods. I think Carol and Dragon Die played that. That looked cool. You played them all? You did Dragon Die? Oh, nice. It was a lot of fun. Awesome. Yeah, it looked really cool. It's, like the concept is really cool. And I feel like I remember you talking about it and you guys enjoying it. So that made me very curious. By the way, speaking of birthdays, so I mean it is gonna be my birthday in about 4 days. I was trying to think about things to do for like a birthday stream, and the only thing that I really settled on was I kind of want to do a Terraria stream because I miss Terraria. I was thinking of making just like a communal world. I guess we can just like have like a kind of anybody like jump in. Maybe we'll do like hardest difficulty with hardcore characters, but not reset the world. Like obviously, it's got to be punishing if I'm playing Terraria, I guess. But I think it would be cool. Just because like the higher difficulty, I think would be cool. Just because like it would force everyone to kind of work together more, which is kind of what I want. So, yeah, I need to float that idea. I was just I mean I guess like would that be interesting to watch or participate in potentially for anyone here? I was thinking about maybe getting yeah, just like trying to get all the streamer homies together. You'd be interested in playing? Excellent, Carol. I would love that. No pressure? What do you mean no pressure? I mean, of course you'd be welcome to play, obviously. When I said, I guess when I said streamer homies, I didn't mean exclusively. Obviously, all the homies. But I figured maybe like Ninja or like Stinky or a couple other people would be interested in playing and maybe streaming their perspective as well. Okay. Understandable, Spilo. I get it. I appreciate you being candid with your opinion. I mean, I figured, I don't know. Like I said, that's just something that I kind of want to do. I don't really know what else would be fun to do for a birthday stream, or if it's even worth making a big deal about at all. The lore of the world is massive and confusing and shoved in your face very early in an almost ridiculous way, huh? For Throne and Liberty, right? I heard a little bit about that. I think Zaranade was talking about that. He plays Black Desert Online and was potentially looking at it. Zero interest in playing Terraria, but you'll absolutely watch me and Carol die a bunch. Yeah, and that's totally valid too. You like some Black Desert Online, Master T? Yeah, we've I mean, recently we met a couple people that are into Black Desert. Graphics and effects of Throne and Liberty are very pretty. You're way too early into the game to be able to tell you how well it'll play. Okay. Is that what you're into right now, Dragon Die? I guess you said you're playing Minecraft as well. Just kind of going back and forth, or has a few too many upgrade systems that might make it too complex without character planner guides, huh? Monetized to hell. There are like 3 different battle passes. Oh no, that's not good.
For Monster Rancher 2 this round, I will be presenting the monster we landed
Mostly
on during our
Minecraft
time
still?
without
Okay.
any additional context. Allow me to introduce Big Fungus. Road Rash, the winner of the all.
I feel
Big
like I should have
Fungus.
like the Big Chungus meme sort of faded in. Like maybe maybe not quite over top, but like sort of like kind of off center, like around here. I think that could be a fun little comparison. Is there like a sound that goes along with the Big Chungus meme? Getting into the end game for your mod pack. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Because yeah, you've been at it since before your trip, right?
Fungus.
So clearly,
Road Rash, the winner of the all combat racer round.
clearly it's a good time if
Big Fungus.
you're still going. Oh, I am getting close to the time where I should wrap up here, actually. Let's just attach this here. I don't know if we'll need that again, but just in case. Old school mod packs are pretty massive. Nice. What else do we need? It's Road Rash. It's against Road Rash, that's right. No, we got like 5 minutes. Yeah, exactly 5 minutes left, or yeah. I should probably just start wrapping up actually. If there's anyone lurking here that's not following my YouTube and wants to see the finished product, please check out my YouTube. I do have a very silly short that I put up recently that I would appreciate you checking out. Yeah, I hope this stream was at least mildly entertaining. It was pretty fun, no joke. Well, I appreciate that, Dragon Die, and I appreciate you hanging out and saying so. The new Sword Art Online game is out. Okay, I didn't know there was a new Sword Art Online coming out. Those are just like narrative games, right? My pleasure, Carol. Thank you for hanging. Yeah, I mean, like I guess like when you're watching kind of the making of something, it's more fun to see an abridged version. But yeah, this like I said, this stream does help me a lot. Just again, just being able to be live while also getting work done on this. So I kind of get to do double duty kind of thing. And yeah. I said hopefully it was at least mildly interesting for other people as well. Who we're gonna send? We'll send a small raid out to somebody, of course. We could raid Forgetful Cat. Forgetful Cat is playing Amnesia. YB Shy is playing Skill Legends Royale, but let's I think I'd rather raid Forgetful Cat today. We raided Icarus, who was playing Skill Legends before. Or yesterday. Before yesterday, I don't know. Anyways, thank you all so much for hanging out again. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Should I knock? Has anyone clicked knock before? What does that do? I'm gonna try it. Oh, I don't want to stream together. Never mind. That's not what I want. If it just played a sound, that'd be fun. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Spilo. Hope you have a great rest of your day as well. All right. For some reason, the raid button took a moment to get online. Yeah, I guess I'll probably see you all tomorrow. I think I'll probably do a stream tomorrow, and then maybe take like Monday and Tuesday off or something. We'll see. All right. Bye bye.